Hello everyone, Jamarcus here, and I'm here with week 7 of middleweight of MDC. We're facing Thibaut, who has some threats. Latios is actually incredible into me. Roaring Moon is faster, which is nice, and it struggles to choice lock into anything. Klefki's also pretty good switching, but Sun boosted Mystical Fires will be doing a lot, so I gotta watch out for that. I think I'm kind of prone to losing to Scizor. I just gotta keep Tusk and Walking Wake healthy. Otherwise, like Swords Dance Bullet Punch is very good into me. And then Primarina destroys my top 3. So I've got to watch out for that as well. I do have Venusaur pre-Terra. It matches up pretty well into Primarina. So keeping that thing healthy will be important. Terra Colossal kind of beats everything as well. Terra, like, it has Flash Fire, so all my Weather Ball spammers doesn't work. Um, and then I can Terra Grass to avoid Earth Power from Venusaur, which will make it weak to Sludge Bomb, but I can't hit it with Sludge Bomb before it tears. So tough there. Or they can just be like Terra Steel, which also doesn't take that much from Earth Power. Let's take a look at what I'm bringing. Starting up with the Roaring Moon. Lumberry, because there's quite a bit of status with like Petrunt and Wisp, and Flame Body and Wisp. So I've got Lum. Just Dragon Dance 3 attacks. I have Stone Edge, because it hits Talonflame pretty well. And I want to avoid that Flame Body turn if I can. Next up, Walking Wake, Mystic Water. I didn't want to choice lock into anything. But like getting a Sun Boosted Hydro Steam on this, I am Special Attack Booster, and then Flip Turning, it'll do like 40%, and then it's gonna have a harder time switching in next time, is the idea. And then I have Draco as well, just for like Terra Grass Colossal really, and I guess or Latios if it's slower than me for some reason. And then I have Aqua Jet too. Just figured a Mystic Water, may as well throw on Aqua Jet. Um, with some attack investment, could do some damage. I don't know if like setup Crook is getting out of hand, maybe that can help me because this team does not have a whole lot of priority, so might help if I need it. I don't think I really need another move. I don't need Weather Ball here. Ninetales, standard old set. I'm running max speed when I don't need to. I built this team very quickly. I could have had a little bit more bulk. But yeah, Weather Ball, I have Scorching Sands for pre-Terra Colossal. And then just Baton Pass Healing Wish, standard stuff. Next up, Booster Attack, Great Tusk. I do have Sun, but this is like a bit of a win con as well. If I can get a Rapid Spin boost, no speed, everything, then it looks pretty good. I also have Stone Edge on this for Talonflame. And then Headlong Rush and Close Combat hits everything else. Just gotta be careful of Flame Body, and then I'm assuming Colossal will be Flash Fire here. But if it is Flame Body, trying to avoid that as well. Next up, we got a little Klefki action. We're pretty much guaranteed for playoffs unless I lose 2 games terribly. So we're bringing Double Dance, Draining Kiss, Stored Power Klefki with Weakness Policy. Ideally, I get Weakness Policy activated by Mystical Fire, Latios, or like on Crook. Was the other idea. I have Iron Defense for Crook, so I can take 2 Earthquakes because I Iron Defense before it because I have Prankster. I get the +2 defense, then I get my Weakness Policy. I live the next Earthquake and I Draining Kiss it all back and kill. That's the idea. Or at least I heal more than Earthquake is doing at that point. And Calm Mind as well just helps me set up in front of like Calm Mind Lati and Calm Mind Prima. I should be beating both of them because I have stored power, especially if I get a weakness policy boost. I'll boost past them pretty quickly. Although Latios could be a little scary, I don't know. And then last up, Boring Old Venusaur. I have 4 attacks, Life Orb. I felt like I needed all of the attacks. I wanted Earth Power for pre-Terra Colossal and Sludge Bomb for Terra Grass, and Giga Drain for Terra Water, and then Weather Ball for pretty much the whole team otherwise. What do I expect to see? Latios for sure, Prima for sure. I think Colossal's fantastic into me. And I think Crook like destroys my team if I don't bring Enam, and Enam looks terrible here. I can't really hit Talonflame. Not great into Petch. Not great into Scizor. It's just generally not good here, so it's not showing up. I feel like I've not been bringing Enam very much, which is too bad, but it doesn't fit on the team, to be honest. I probably should have dropped it for some more utility or some more bulk, I don't think I needed another attacker on this team. I already got those top 3 in Venusaur. And Mew kind of does support and attacking. EDM shouldn't be on the team, but it's too late now. We're holding on to it till the end. So that's the team I'm bringing, and we see this in front of me. We got a Masquerain, so gotta watch out for webs. Also a Dunsparce, which like Terra Fairy Dunsparce, kind of hard to kill for my team. I've gotta watch out for that. It'll either be able to wall Tusk or Walking Wake, but not both. If it's Fizdef, it's taking way too much from Hydra's team, and if it's Spadef, it's dying into to Headlong Rush in the sun, or just attack booster. Klefki can probably win the game. Just need to be careful of like Encore on Prima, maybe if it's set up Lottie, or like Swords Dance Scizor can probably muscle through it, although it'd be close. And then like, they can't Dragon Tail me with Dunsparce because I'm a Fairy type. So, thinking we've got a decent matchup. I'm going to lead Ninetales because that's what Sun teams do. We see Latios lead perfectly fine. If this is Specs Draco, I die, but I don't really want to go into Klefki on like a Calm Mind and then Mystical Fire. So I just click Baton Pass. If I die here, it's not the end of the world. They flip turn, best case scenario. So they're probably Choice Scarf. I don't think you really run flip turn Lottie if you're not Choice Scarf. Maybe on Choice Specs, but I just Baton Pass, which is perfectly fine. I go Tusk. They can't really do a whole lot to me, and I will 2-hit KO them. I click Headlong Rush here because none of their Terras resist ground. Obviously, Close Combat is super effective into them and can just kill them if they're not Fizdef. But if they're Terra Fairy and start going for coils, it's a bit of an awkward spot. So I click Headlong Rush here, as they just don't Terra. So Close Combat would have done 90%, but it's fine. They Rain Dance. I'm fine with that. It burns my booster attack, which is a little unfortunate, but I'm just going to go into Ninetales here. As they go into Masquerain. Perfectly fine. I will just Weather Ball this. It's going to do a whole lot of damage. 76%. They're a Guave Berry, so they heal back up, and then after a Quiver Dance, they actually live this Weather Ball now, so that Aguave Berry really came in clutch for them. I end up just clicking Baton Pass here. And I'm -1 attack. I didn't realize this at the time, but I'm going to pass this -1 attack, which is not against the rules. I made sure after. I did this by accident, but I made sure afterwards, and it says only for stat boosts, not stat drops. So I click Baton Pass here. As they just switch out, I don't really know why. Maybe they were expecting Encore. But yeah, just Baton Pass. This was an awkward spot for me because nothing on my team kills this. I'm assuming it's Scarf. I can go Venusaur, and Sludge Bomb doesn't even 2-hit KO it, which is pretty sad. And then they can just 2-hit KO me. If I get a Poison with Sludge Bomb, different story, but I go Roaring Moon here. I didn't want to go Klefki either because then they can just Mystical Fire, and I also don't want to get tricked on Klefki. That's another way of that thing suddenly becoming useless. So go Roaring Moon here to bait the Draco. But because I got the -1 attack from the Baton Pass, I actually get booster speed, even though I'm a booster attack moon. So now I'm faster than this, but my knockoff doesn't kill because I'm -1 attack. Maybe my opponent doesn't know that, and they think I'm choice banned. That knockoff would kill. But I am not going to risk that, and then just stay in and click Draco, knowing they live knockoff. So I just go into Klefki. I'm trying to bait the Draco here, as they just go into Primarina. Not what I was really going for, but I guess it works out. I switch into Venusaur because I'm not Terra'd yet, and I still have Sun up, so this thing can put on some pressure here. Scizor comes in, not sure why. I'm going to click Weather Ball. I'm not going to Terra because there's no reason to. I guess it would resist Bullet Punch, but if you're going to Bullet Punch me and just die to Weather Ball, I'm going to take that trade. I want to try and not Terra as long as possible so that I can switch into this Primarina more reliably. So I just click Weather Ball here. In comes Lottie. It's not going to take very much from Weather Ball. I am faster than this. I made sure that in Sun I'm faster than Scarf Latios. And I can Terra Fire to live any hit, and then 2-hit KO them with Sludge Bomb. I think Draco would have actually come close to killing me after Life Orb. At least after the next Life Orb hit. But yeah, I can just Weather Ball this turn. I don't want to Sludge Bomb into Scizor, and then I don't think Bullet Punch would actually kill me from there, but because I'm Terra Fire, but may as well click Weather Ball. It's going to kill this. It's going to do more damage into pretty much everything on the team except for Primarina, which I don't think is coming in here. So Scizor comes in and dies to Weather Ball. We'll take it. And then Latios is just going to come in and probably get the flip turn kill on me. I thought about saving this. I have 2 attacks left with Life Orb, and I could just go Ninetales. I'm pretty confident that this is Choice Scarf now. But I do end up just sacking this thing, figuring I get momentum if I see what they do. They go Mienshao, perfectly fine. I can just go Great Tusk. They can't kill me. Even Banded Triple Axle will not kill me, and Headlong Rush will kill them. So they go Masquerain. I think I close combat here actually because I don't want them to go Latios on my Headlong Rush. Yeah, I close combat, and then I click Headlong Rush here. I probably should have just clicked close combat again, although I don't think you're going to go Latios at this point. So down goes Masquerain, means no webs, which is nice for Roaring Moon and Walking Wake. Mienshao comes in, it now kills me, so I'm going to go Ninetales, get the sun up. They triple axle, perfectly fine. They only get 1 hit. They probably, if they got all 3 hits, they probably would have killed me with close combat afterwards, but even if they did, that's fine. I could have just gone Great Tusk and clicked spin twice, and then probably won the game. Primarina comes in as I baton pass out. This was a tough turn for me because at this point, as I baton pass, what do I go into? I can go Klefki and start setting up. I can go into one of my Fairy Weak Mons and not kill it, and then they kill me. And I'm switching out so I can't stay in with Ninetales. So I thought a lot about going into Klefki and just commanding and going for game, which in hindsight was the right play, but I didn't. I go into Great Tusk because Attack Booster Headlong Rush can just kill them depending on their bulk. And even if they don't kill me and they kill me with Moonblast, that's fine. They're chipped in range of Roaring Moon and Walking Wake now, and pretty clean game from there. What I failed to consider is that Primarina also has Draining Kiss. So down goes Great Tusk and Primarina's back at full health, and I just sacked my Tusk for literally nothing and I lost a Sun turn. So now I'm going to go Klefki and start Calm-Minding now that I've sacked my Tusk for no reason. They go Dunsparce. This thing can't really do a whole lot to me. It can Calm-Mind up alongside me, but I have stored power, and if they have Earth Power or Earthquake, they're going to activate my Weakness Policy. I should be boosting past this thing. Even if they're Terra Steel, I think I'll be okay. So I just start Calm-Minding. Not a whole lot they can do to me. I Calm-Mind again. So get up rocks. Not sure why. I guess they don't really have anything on their set that can do anything to me. I Calm-Mind again as they baton pass, or no, they Rain Dance first and then they baton pass out. I click Iron Defense here because I want to stay out of range of this Mienshao. They might still be Choice Band. I didn't calc the damage. I don't think they were Choice Band, but I want to be able to live that close combat and then kill them with Draining Kiss, whereas maybe a close combat and Choice Band would have killed me. I am max defense, so I don't know, but I click Iron Defense figuring they can't really do a whole lot of anything to me. And if they're Earthquake, then I take less damage. They go into Primo with the rain up now. This water move is going to be doing a lot. I am +3 Spadef. I figure I can get one more Calm Mind up. And at +4, this surf is still doing 25% to me. But now that I've taken damage, I think it's more worth going for Draining Kisses now to stay at full. Or I go for Stored Power, which was probably a bad play because now they're in Torrent and now the surf is doing even more damage. I can Draining Kiss once more to stay out of range of any attack. In comes Mienshao. This thing's not going to be doing very much of anything. I'm max defense and +2. I think they're just Choice Scarf. Draining Kiss takes him out. Brings me back to pretty much full. And there's not a whole lot they can do from here. If they trick me, I think it's too late. I'm boosted too far to where Dunsparce won't be beating me. And I still have Sun in the back with Walking Wake and Roaring Moon, which should be beating Latios plus Dunsparce. So Klefki gets a nice sweep at the end there. I sacked Tusk for no reason. I probably could have 5-0'd had I just gone Klefki and started setting up there. To be honest, nothing on their team really stopped this set. I don't think they had Encore on Prima. I'm pretty sure they were max Fizdef AV, which is really good into Roaring Moon and Walking Wake, so I totally understand why they were that set. Had they tricked a Scarf onto me with Latios, that would have helped. But yeah, otherwise they didn't have a whole lot. So, GG's to my opponent. That's week 7. Guaranteed playoffs now for sure. We're facing Kioma next week. Hoping to take him down, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye bye.